Dax Glover, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director here at Tishomingo County High School. In just a few minutes, we're going to show you how to check some of the simple things in a car and routine maintenance. Not only is this a great life lesson, but this also falls under some of our Mississippi College and Career Standards here at Tishomingo County High School and our driver's education program. So we're really excited to bring you the opportunity to show you how to do some basic routine maintenance checks on our 2020 Nissan Pathfinder here. That's our school vehicle. And we want to thank Paul Barnett Nissan out of Brookhaven for allowing us to purchase this vehicle from them. So now let's take a look under the hood. Before we really start looking into how to check some of these things, let's go over and point out just a few of the basic things underneath the hood in this car. Most cars have a lot of the same components, but we'll be specifically looking at this 2017 Nissan Pathfinder. So first of all, right here, and a lot of things are labeled on this vehicle. This is the power steering fluid. You should look and maintain that. Nextly, we have the washer fluid. You can put washer fluid in there that will help get bugs and things off your windshield and improve visibility, and even maybe help defrost your windshield on a cold morning. Next, we have the radiator top here. This is where you would add water or coolant to your radiator. Very importantly, right here, this yellow dipstick is where you would check your oil. Also, this black top here, if you can see with the oil symbol on it, is where the oil is added when you have your oil change. Next, here we have our brake fluid cap. And finally, and one of the most important things on a car over here is the battery, as you see. And you have a positive and a negative there for your battery. So that's just a basic brief overview of what's underneath this Pathfinder. All right, when you talk about routine maintenance, sometimes, unfortunately, you might leave your lights on or interior cabin light on in your vehicle, and you require what's called a jump off. So with a jump off, you know, this is something really good to keep in your vehicle. And so now I'm going to show you how to connect them to your vehicle before you connect it to someone else's vehicle. So if you come on in here, very simple. You have positive there with the red plus, and then the ground or the negative is black here. Okay, so we're going to pop our cover there up for the positive. Okay, we're going to attach two positive first. So you're going to take your red jumper cable labeled red to red, and you'll go on it simply just like that right there. Next, you'll take your black or your ground, and you'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now you have both jumper cable prods connected there. Next, you would connect this to a live battery in order to get your jump off. So this is a really good something to keep in your car in case the battery ever goes down on it and you're not able to start it. All right, so when trying to figure out how much tire pressure your vehicle should have, there's a label on the inside of all vehicles that tells you. For example, this 2017 Nissan Pathfinder, as you can see here, should have a PSI of 33 pounds per square inch on each tire. This can be found on any vehicle and let you know what your recommended tire PSI is. Something you want to do for sure on a weekly check, especially during the winter months, is check your tire pressure. Now you can do it one of two ways. Most newer vehicles have an electronic tire monitoring pressure system, which will tell you on the inside what your tire pressure is, but also you can do it on the outside manually. So first to do that, you'll need one of these. Okay, it's going to pop out and tell the pounds per square inch on it. Okay, so then you'll come and simply remove the cap here. Take that, put it right there, and it should tell you how much is in there. So if you can zoom in right there and see that this tire is at 35 PSI. Continuing on with our basic car maintenance thing, from time to time you may need to check your oil in there. Running low on oil is very bad on the engine and could cause many problems down the road. So in order to check your oil, first thing you would do would be locate the dipstick, as we've already shown you previously in the vehicle. Most vehicles have a yellow dipstick, okay? Now where the oil goes in and where the dipstick is two different places. As you'll see on this Nissan Pathfinder, this is where the oil would be inserted here if you were replacing oil. But to check the oil, it will be in the yellow dipstick, as most vehicles have the top of the dipstick is yellow. So we want to do this on a cold running vehicle, or a cold vehicle as it's been setting. So first thing we'll do is we'll pull the oil stick out, we'll wipe it off, because that initial reading is not going to be true to what it is. So we'll wipe the oil off of that, then we will replace it. Put it in there real good, let it set. Now we will pull it back out and we will begin to read it. As you can see on this one, you flip front and back, and that tells you that this vehicle is properly equipped with the right amount of oil. After that, quite simply, replace the oil stick. And you're good to go.
So what we want to do here, before we take any type of long trip or in just routine check, is we want to check the lights around the vehicle. So we want to go check the high and low beams, or the bright and dim beams on the vehicle, and then we want to check blinkers on both sides. Here on the back you see we're checking the brake lights and then the blinkers on each side.
So I hope this video has been informative for you on how to check and maintain your vehicle at your home. Here at Tishomingo County High School in our driver's ed education program, we do these type of maintenance routine checks for our students so that they not only do well in driver's ed program, but also this is a life learned lesson. So, and really enjoyed providing this video for you.